A very important part of our mandate of improving lives for the people of Trinidad and Tobago is to work very closely with public sector institutions. This year, we have begun implementing our Unfollow, Same Never Made a Difference campaign.
When we say unfollow, we want to encourage persons to think differently and to come up with creative solutions for the challenges being faced in the country.
A big part of that campaign is to focus on the 3 pillars of the country strategy. The third pillar is strengthening public sector institutions and governance. So we really wanted to shine a light on the work of these institutions and highlight the positive work that they've been doing. That recognition has come in the form of the inaugural President's Award.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm Renee Cummings and welcome to the President's Award for Service Excellence and Innovation in the Public Sector.
We wrote to the President, would you support this initiative and would you agree to chair the judging committee? We were really pleased when she agreed to be the patron and she was really enthusiastic about it.
I would like first to thank again Her Excellency Paula Midweeks for graciously agreeing to be the patron of these awards today and for sharing the distinguished panel of judges that did all the heavy lifting for us to make it today to this event.
We were happy to have Her Excellency chair a panel of 6 additional judges, a well-respected panel of judges, and they really gave very generously of their time. They helped us to frame the criteria and also the judging process as well.
I can tell you that it was not really an easy job. We received excellent applications from a number of different entities tied to the public sector.
The 7 shortlisted institutions were invited to present their submissions in a very short 3-minute pitch to the judges.
Hi, I'm Davlin Thomas, CEO of the North Central Regional Health Authority. We're engaged in empowering innovations, moving healthcare from being simply available to bringing it into being accessible. The NCRHA is engaged in providing healthcare with preponderance and passion. We go into churches, temples, mosques to do preventative medicals. We have seen over 11,000 persons in those places to provide medical treatment. We also have gone into schools to teach teachers to become first responders to give their children who have emergencies a better chance at health. We've gone into rural communities where we've trained individuals within those villages, Brasa Seco, Blanchishes, to be first responders to ensure that those persons return to get to the hospitals in emergency situations in a better situation. We have the great Pap smear initiative where we actually have seen over 800 persons in 2 days to have pap smears in the fight against cervical cancer. The NCRHA team goes out there with all of our capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope and confidence and stern pertinacity. That's who we are.
I am Randall Karam, the Director of Policy and Strategy, representing the Ministry of Trade and Industry. Our entrant in this year's award competition is TT BizLink, the single electronic window for trade and business facilitation. TT BizLink has been a catalyst for both innovation and service excellence in the public service. To date, we have automated, in collaboration with our partners, over 46 government e-services, partnering and administered by 24 government agencies. We have achieved phenomenal success both in improving the ease of doing business in Trinidad and Tobago, but also improving the international competitiveness of the country. We have automated all of the transactions at the company's registry under the Ministry of Legal Affairs, 100% of the transactions of the Work Permit Secretariat under the Ministry of National Security. All of the permits and licenses involved in import and export under the Ministry of Food Production and Fisheries, Ministry of Health. We have automated in collaboration with the Ministry of Finance, Customs and Excise, customs declarations, as well as the services of the Trinidad and Tobago Bureau of Standards, the Chambers of Commerce, Export, TT. Our project, we believe, has fit in very nicely with the government's Vision 2030 vision, which is to improve and enable competitive businesses. The use of technology is an important catalyst and facilitator for innovation in the public service. Our project has been recognized internationally at multiple levels. So we see this year's President Awards as another recognition of the enormous and transformative efforts of the Ministry of Trade and Industry and, of course, our other stakeholders.
My name is Candice Grabenard and I'm the manager of the Coastal Protection Unit, a unique arm of the government within the Ministry of Works and Transport that has been established to deliver solutions that address the burgeoning impacts of coastal erosion and coastal flooding in Trinidad. As a unit, we have been mandated to implement the Critical Coastal Protection Program, which is a multi-phased approach to addressing the issues as it relates to coastal erosion and flooding. In that regards, between 2017 to now, we have rolled out over 10 projects that have been either capital infrastructure projects or projects intended to deliver a long-term strategy for addressing these impacts. The unit has embraced technology such as UAV, such as data management infrastructure systems. We are a unit that have also worked with the community from day one. We've always embraced that if we're going to deliver a project that is intended for longevity, that it must be developed with community in mind. We have delivered projects from Matlot to Grand Riviere, from Manzanilla to Mayaro, from Moruga to Cap de Ville. Over the past 4 years since our establishment, we have embraced different, and we will continue to do so as we deliver our mandate to deliver sustainable development and livelihoods throughout our nation's communities.
I'm Jeff Reyes from the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development. The core business of the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development is about building safe and sustainable communities by providing infrastructure and housing. The ministry also is involved in urban renewal and urban regeneration. Our program is the Housing and Village Improvement Program. In fiscal year 2018, we sought to do a pilot project in the Samuel Cooper Moruga area, in which we built 30 homes and repaired 10 homes for the community of Moruga. We also provided infrastructure development as well. We believe that this is a winning program because what this program sought to do is to get people involved in determining their destiny. The people of Moruga were involved from the conception stage to the completion stage of this program. This program sought to use a cooperative approach in developing the community by ensuring that the people are intimately involved and that the people assisted the ministry and worked very closely with the ministry in ensuring that their homes were constructed. The beneficiaries of the homes that were constructed, they were actually engaged by providing free labor. So they supported the project by labor, and those homes that were repaired were actually repaired by the beneficiaries of the program as well. So this program is a good one. It's an innovative program because it sought to involve people and people working with the ministry for the betterment of people.
So in 2013, Kariri developed their department called Center for Enterprise Development at Freeport. It houses 3 unique incubators: the Innovation Incubator, the Business Incubator, and the Microsoft Innovation Center. At the Business Incubator, we do hatchery services geared towards helping entrepreneurs build their business. The Innovation Incubator looks at ideas. We then have our Microsoft Innovation Center, where we typically look at helping youths and students in Trinidad learn more about innovation with regard to ICT. Kariri's motto for innovation is creativity being implemented. It's simple. We walk the talk. We believe that from the classroom to the boardroom, any idea can be commercialized. Over the last 24 months, Kariri has helped thousands of individuals collectively review their ideas and look at their promises for tomorrow. We continue and will continue to perform with excellence and give quality services to all of our clients and future clients. When you look in the dictionary under innovation, you will see a picture of career.
There are very few agencies that deal with life and death on a daily basis in the way the Ministry of Health does. Having reliable, accurate information is critical to formulating evidence-based policies. I'm Dr. Naresh Nandran, Acting Registrar of the Insect Vector Control Division at the Ministry of Health. I'm excited to present to you our Geographic Information System, also known as a GIS. The GIS was used to collate data in a near real-time basis and then produce from that information that we can use to identify hotspot areas of diseases and areas that are most at risk. And with that information, we can alter and put into place intervention strategies to protect those most at risk and those that are at higher risk than usual. Using this strategic information allowed us to develop evidence-based policies and standard operating procedures. In addition to that, it allowed us to ruthlessly increase our efficiency. In a single year, 2016 compared to 2017, the Insect Vector Control Division of the Ministry of Health was able to reduce suspected dengue by 53%, chikungunya by 90%, and Zika virus by 98%. All in a single year. In addition, we use the GIS to monitor every outbreak that occurs in Trinidad and Tobago. Leptospirosis, conjunctivitis, we are there with the GIS unit. Leveraging GIS technology has allowed the Ministry of Health to increase operational efficiency, thereby lowering our running costs, while simultaneously improving the quality of care afforded to the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
Our watersheds, our responsibility, our future. My name is Dr. Sharda Mahabir. I'm the project manager for the Adopt a River program, which is an initiative to bring together community groups, corporate entities, as well as educational institutes in order to develop projects to improve the status of rivers of Trinidad and Tobago. And why are we doing this? Because 60% of our water supply comes from rivers, and in turn, 63% of our rivers are polluted. We are a citizen science program, which means that we train communities to test their own waters and then gift them testing kits in order to be able to do so. This is the first program of its kind in the Caribbean. We've developed a water quality sampling app, which is the first of its kind in the world. And this is actually being used by communities as well as the authority in order to collect water quality data for rivers to support the supply of water in Trinidad and Tobago. The program is an integrated water resources management program. So far, the program has completed 35 cleanup exercises, 3 tree planting exercises, 11 recycling projects, and we have put in train 12 water management projects in order to supply communities with water across Trinidad and Tobago. And people are now recognizing that the responsibility of managing rivers is no longer that of the government, but that of the citizens of this country. And it is because we pursue projects that allow for sustainable water supply for Trinidad and Tobago that we deserve this award.
The nominees did not expect the president to be here in person, actually judging the panel, so they were nervous.
Good morning again. I've never appeared before such a distinguished panel, so forgive me if I'm a little nervous.
Some of the main criteria, as the name of the award suggests, how do you respond to your customers? We also emphasized innovation. So do you have good ideas and are you executing those? Productivity was another one of the criteria, as well as teamwork and leadership as well.
What makes you unique and valuable above any other?
When we are successful with respect to changing the culture, it will benefit everybody in this country.
And so we decided to have a very glamorous award ceremony.
We gather to celebrate and recognize progress and excellence in the public sector, and in particular, those who bring it about. Build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation. That's the goal. I congratulate all of the participants, and while we will award only 3 of the teams today, I salute all 7 finalists. Know that your contribution is critical to the transformation of our country, and we are forever in your debt.
May I have the drum roll, please? In third place, Adopt a River. In second place, the Ministry of Trade and Industry. In first place, the Ministry of Housing. It is certainly an honor for me to accept this award on behalf of all those who were instrumental in executing the Housing and Village Improvement Program. As Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, it is gratifying to know that our collective effort to bring relief to residents living in an impoverished community has been acknowledged and rewarded.
At first glance, it may not be obvious why the judges selected that team, but on further analysis, it's clear that they wanted to emphasize the impact that this type of work has on the community, on the people. So we're really pleased with the 3 awardees, but also with the competition as a whole.
The 7 shortlisted submissions in the President's Award for Service Excellence and Innovation in the Public Sector were inspirational.
They're being innovative, they're being modern, they're being new, they're using teamwork and leadership to achieve their mandate. And it was just important for us to try to recognize that. And I think that that is why the President also took the decision to embrace this initiative and be our patron.
I look forward to your participation in the next iteration of this competition. The bar has certainly been set high, and I challenge those of you who did not compete this year to surpass the achievements that we will applaud this evening.
So we're really looking forward to that, and the IDB is committed to being associated with those awards. It is part of our Unfollow Same Never Made a Difference campaign.
Innovation is the currency of progress. Our circumstances require more creative solutions, or as the IDB puts it, unfollowing.
We encourage our colleagues, our partners in the public sector to continue with the wonderful and impactful work that they're doing, and we just want to continue to recognize and celebrate that.